Hello, Monster Hunter fans! Today is a glorious day here at the Battlescars headquarters, for we have a new arrival, and what an arrival it is! What you see here in front of you, right out of the box, is the Lagiacrus figure builder creator's model figure by Capcom. This piece was released earlier this month, June of 2012, in Japan, and it is the third and latest piece in this series. There is another Rathalos figure in this series, which was the first, and there is a Januga piece also in this series. And I think they've also since released limited editions of Rathalos subspecies, which is the Silver Rathalos, the Dark Januga, also subspecies, and the rare species Lagiacrus as well. So I wanted to show this to you, and I'm gonna be doing an unboxing and a review of this epic figure. I'm gonna show you a little bit of the box first, so you can get a look at this awesome art. This is one of the best boxes I've seen so far for Monster Hunter figures. This is a really nicely detailed box depicting here the name Lagiacrus, the Monster Hunter logo, and a picture of the figure itself right in the front of the box, with the figure behind clear plastic. Here we have the side of the box showing another picture, another rendering of Lagiacrus, kind of in a faux finish on the side. Here we have the back of the box showing you the figure once again, and giving you a little bit of detail on the figure itself. Showing you some highlights and close-ups of different parts, like the head and the claws. And here is another nice faux rendering of the figure. So let's open this up and see what's inside. So this just came today, and like I said, it was released earlier this month, so it's a brand new figure. And I can already see the size of this figure is just monumental when you put it into context with other Monster Hunter figures. This is what it looks like right out of the box with the packaging. Let me get some cutters here. We need to cut a little bit of tape to be able to open this. And here is the figure itself. So I'm gonna place it nicely on the table and go over the figure itself. And here we have the figure right out of the box. There was no assembly required. I didn't have to put any parts together. I didn't have to even put it on its base. It came with a base, like so. And I can tell you, this is unlike anything I've had to review before. This is just an epic, monumental, amazing figure. Just the amount of detail that they've put into this figure is just overwhelming. I mean, they really took their time with this guy here. I wish I had a lazy Susan or something, so I didn't have to spin it with my hand. But this'll do for now. But I want to show you some of the, I want to do a close up of the details here. I mean, look at those scales and just all of the marks on the monster skin on Lagiacrus here. It's just perfect. The colors are perfect. The way that the paint has been applied is perfect, and the highlighting, the shadowing is just impeccable. I mean, there's nothing imperfect about this figure. Everything is dialed in, and I mean, I cannot compliment this figure enough. It's just truly amazing, and a must-have for any person out there collecting Monster Hunter figures. So let's talk about a little bit about the figure itself. This is Also, it feels like PVC plastic. It's a little flexible, as you can see here. I'm kind of flexing its claw. It's flexible PVC. It's solid, so it's it feels massive. I feel the weight in my hand. So it's consistent with other Monster Hunter figures in that sense. But just the way it's been rendered, it's just on another level. I haven't seen a Monster Hunter figure this good. Apart from the other two in the same series, which is the Rathalos and the Januga. Let's take a closer look at the base. The base is nicely detailed. Again, it's one of the nicest, bases I've seen in any Monster Hunter figure. It's really nice rock formations. You can get the sense that Lagiacrus is underwater, about to tackle, do an attack. But so this didn't come with any other pieces. This is all you get out of the box, and it's enough. It's really a nice figure. It's gonna look great in a nice display, like a nice glass display. I think I'm gonna do that for it. It's just gonna. I can't get enough of this figure. I just can't stop looking at it. It's so good. But so here you can see some of the back details, some of the scales, and the way everything is detailed is really nice. I mean, they really did an amazing job with this figure. And I think an epic monster deserves an epic figure. Lagiacrus is an awesome monster to fight, even underwater. I know some people aren't fans of fighting underwater in Monster Hunter Tri, but I actually don't mind it. And but whether it's on land, on dry land, or underwater, this is an epic fight. And for such an epic monster, we have an epic figure here. I'm gonna bring out the other two Lagiacrus figures I have. This is the Monster Ecology series, the Lagiacrus subspecies that I recently did a review on, and you can tell it's already on a whole nother level. The scale is much larger. It's the amount of details here, just comparing the back. I mean, it's just so much. This one has such deep level of detail that it's just no comparison. I mean, I'm just giving you a size comparison here. It's a really, really awesome figure. And here we have the push this to the background a little bit. Here we have the figure builder Lagiacrus from Volume 4, and so you can see again it's like twice as big as that figure, and again the amount of detail is on a different level, and it's just no comparison again. And the paint is really similar to this figure builder piece. They are both from the figure builder series, but obviously this one is just a lot more detailed. I mean, just a lot more. But like I've said in the past, they're all really nice figures. I really like them, but they just really outdid themselves with this one. I mean, just starting from this guy, the figure builder, to going to this one and now this one, it's just they just keep outdoing themselves with these figures. So that's a size comparison, and I don't think there's anything else for me to cover. And I just gotta say that I'm really pleased with this figure. It's if you're thinking about getting one, I really encourage you to. It's available on most import websites. They still have it available. I don't think I've checked today and it's not sold out yet. But just like the Rathalos and the Januga, they go fast. So before you end up having to buy it on eBay for like $200, you can just pick it up on one of these websites. I think it goes for about $70, I think, around there, give or take. But so yeah, if you've seen this figure around and are thinking of getting it, I give you a thumbs up. You should definitely get this figure. And so that was my review of this figure. I'm gonna put it on my shelf now. And but until next time, have a good one.